Find an equation of the tangent line to the curve. So this is the curve at x equals pi over 2. So tangent line equation of any line is given by y equals mx plus b. For we need slope and y-intercept. Okay, to find the y-intercept we need a point. Point means x and corresponding y, and slope, in this case slope of tangent line, that means derivative, and evaluate the derivative at this xy point. Okay, so let's do this. So we need point and derivative at the point, which happens to be slope. So point xy, only x is given, that is pi over 2. Now plug in x here and y to find the corresponding y. So e raised to cosine. So let me do here e raised to cosine pi over 2, e raised to cosine pi over 2, cosine 90 degrees is 0, and e raised to 0 is 1. So this point is pi over 2, 1. Now for the slope we find the derivative. So let's find y prime. So we got e raised to cosine x. That means it's like e raised to x, but we got a function of x. So e raised to some function of x, chain rule is this. So the derivative is e raised to cosine x times derivative of cosine, that's negative sine. That's derivative means slope of tangent line at any point x, y. But we want at this particular pi over 2. So we evaluate this derivative at x equals pi over 2 to get the slope. So slope m equals e raised to cosine, that's pi over 2, times minus sine pi over 2, which is like last time earlier, cosine pi over 2 is 0, e raised to 0 is 1, times negative sine 90 degrees, pi over 2, sine 90 degrees is 1. So 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. So we got slope, we got point. Now we are ready to find an equation of the tangent line. Now y equals mx plus b, that is y equals, slope happens to be negative 1 x plus b, and to determine b we use the point, okay, x, y. So y is 1, so that is, in our case, 1 is, this is negative 1 times x is pi over 2 plus b. So this is in fact negative pi over 2. To isolate b, this negative pi over 2 can be moved to the left, or add pi over 2 to the both sides. So 1 plus pi over 2. Do not go for decimals. This is b. So thus we get our final answer, y equals mx plus b. M is negative 1 x, so I don't have to write negative 1. Negative 1 x mx plus b. B happens to be 1 plus pi over 2. This is an equation of the tangent line. Final.